What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus G15 Advantage gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna check out SnowRunner. I kinda, on a whim, decided to just keep playing it on everything. But also because it didn't quite, we weren't able to put it up to high or anything on any like easy or cheaper stuff. So for some reason, I want to keep saying easy to run stuff, but they have harder time running stuff. So that wouldn't make any sense. But anyway. So we're going to try it out on the G15 Advantage since it's a pretty decent mid-range laptop at this point. Not super high-end anymore, but it's not like a low-end piece of shit by any means either. It's just kind of mid-range. It's good enough to play most games, but if you try to play unoptimized AAA titles, you're not going to really get much better performance than a PS5, and in some instances, you might even get worse performance since they can work their optimization magic, and it does have a faster SSD, and it has a bunch of co-processors and whatnot. But this still will always have the freedom of PC, which is, you can't put a price on that. But anyway, why don't we go ahead and get started? Well, here we go with the settings we'll try first. We're gonna try Ultra. I figured it'd actually run just fine on here, but this thing was the wild card that actually ran kind of shitty for what it is, really. But, I mean, it is what it is. You can't win them all. Sometimes certain games just do not like certain systems, especially laptops and handhelds. I think it's because the GPU and CPU fight over wattage or something. That's just my guess. But anyway, let's get into the game and you'll see what I mean. Well, alright, that last one was still playable, but not for people who want 60 plus. Those people would not be happy with that. So let's tone it down to high and see if we can do it then. If not, we'll also try medium. And if not medium, I'm just going to give up, because it's probably one of those games where no matter what I do, there's some setting where something in the laptop just hates it for some reason. Well, alright, just popping in for a second. This is supposed to be low, but somehow I messed up and didn't record the low settings, so it is what it is. We're still going to get the gameplay here, but as you can see, it still can't quite maintain over 60. I do not know what it is about it, but it just does not want to use the GPU much. It wants to be 800 megahertz to 1 gigahertz, and that's just not enough. It needs to crank up to the 2.1, at least 2.2 gigahertz realm, and then I think we'd be fine. Anyway, though, just wanted to let you guys know what resolution, or not resolution, but what game settings this is, since somehow the settings menu yet again did not record. Even though I swear it was just there, now it's gone, and I don't want to restart the whole, re-download the whole game, do all this mega rumble just to get one setting screen. If I fuck up like the whole video and it's all messed up, I'll suck it up and I should fucking redo it now. That's one thing. You don't want to put out a video that's terrible just because, you know, you're like, I don't feel like it. Because then people are going to notice and they go, oh, wow, this guy's lazy as shit. I don't feel like watching his videos if he's not even going to put in the effort. But when it's something that minuscule like this, I feel like you guys don't mind as long as I just let you know. And I also mention it in the chapters too, so it's almost impossible not to know. Anyway, I'll let the game speak for itself now and just shut up, and you guys can enjoy the gameplay, and I'll start talking again when we get to camera. Well, now for some camera recording gameplay. Seems to be doing quite a bit better. Come on, Betsy. You can do it. Oh well, screw it. Puts me basically right back where I want anyway. Let's show that pole who's boss. Uh-oh. Oh, the wrong way. Alright, go this way. Back up this hill. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, now what you want to do is hit that pole right head on as hard as you can. Hell yeah. That's interesting. It's still not really fully utilizing the GPU, but it's doing a lot better now that we're not recording with OBS. Hopefully it'll do a little bit better at, what do you call it, 1440p here. Oh, sorry. I thought I was going to make that. I should have just trusted my instincts, but I wanted to try anyway. At least we're not going so fast we didn't damage the engine anymore than it already is. Take our Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Oh shit. This thing's definitely a little speedier than that other thing. And definitely more suited to this terrain. It still looks pretty damn good on medium, to be honest. I don't think you just have to run it. It should be more than capable of doing ultra, but if it doesn't want to fully utilize, it doesn't want to fully utilize. Maybe that's why the Steam Deck, even though it's AMD, maybe the drivers just work better and fully utilize its shit and the Allies didn't. Maybe that's all it was. I haven't died yet. I figured I was about to smash into a fucking tree or something, hence the song, but so far we're still in one piece. Oh, there we go. We took out some suspension on a tree. Fuck you, tree. Stupid tree. How dare you fall and I don't see you. That's 100% the tree's fault. Obviously I'm being sarcastic, but just having fun. Yeah, I'm pretty damn stoned, so hence the random musical numbers and what have you. Uh-oh, I shouldn't go that way, I'm gonna die. I'll go this other way. Aw, I can't rock climb. Okay then. Let's not get freaking high centered on a rock. There we go. Probably not the best option, but it worked. Fall off the damn thing this time. Don't hit the stumps. I did too retain the truck. I put it in storage. That's truck store. Well, whatever. I don't know what the hell it wants to do. I think I confused the fuck out of it. I stored the truck like it wanted, it told me to last time. I thought I couldn't get out of this screen, but whatever. It's time to wrap on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for SnowRunner, and I was actually surprised. I was figuring it's gonna get hundreds of FPS after seeing how it ran on the small form factor PC. I know this is way weaker, but it's also only running 1080p, so figured out, no problem. But it's one of those games that doesn't really like to fully utilize the GPU correctly. We still got playable FPS, so long as we weren't recording. Again, that's why I'm always glad I do a little camera recorded gameplay. Now, sometimes, although it hasn't been happening recently, sometimes we can do 1440p and it'll start fully utilizing the thing and actually start running decently. But past couple of games I've tested, that wasn't really the case so much. It might have smoothed up frame times a little here and there, but it didn't do much for the frame rates. But hey, let's stay positive and we'll see you in the next video. But to do that, we must end this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoy making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.